Hello and welcome to FYI Weekly, your official source for the latest news and information from the city of Greensboro. The Minority and Women's Business Enterprise Office will conduct free workshops in blueprint reading, construction estimates, business insurance, and customer service. These workshops are designed to help small business owners succeed in purchasing and contracting processes as well as in their daily operations. An RSVP is required for each workshop. Introduction to Blueprint Reading will cover how to organize and apply blueprint reading skills towards preparing accurate forecasts of materials, labor, and costs involved in a project. Introduction to Construction Estimating will focus on how to assemble and organize an accurate estimate for site work. Essentials for Small Business Insurance will help small business owners understand the importance of insurance and how to determine what type of insurance is needed. Last but not least, Customer Service Etiquette will highlight how to be at the top of your game and achieve success. For more information, call the MWBE office at 336-373-2674. The City of Greensboro is partnering with Synergy and the JCs for the first in a series of Lunch and Learns, which will be hosted throughout the year as a way to engage young professionals. The free event will take place at noon on Thursday, March 22nd at the Convention and Visitors Bureau located at 2411 West Gate City Boulevard. The panel discussion will feature young professionals from the city's planning department. Attendees will participate in an interactive city planning exercise and learn about ongoing updates to the City of Greensboro's comprehensive plan, the planning department's role in the review and approval of development projects, zoning and the rezoning process, and demographics, conditions, and the development and growth trends. The panel discussion will be from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., followed by the tabletop exercise from 1 o'clock p.m. to 1:30 p.m. This profiling of city departments is modeled after the popular City Academy program offered to residents. Attendees can increase their knowledge of how different areas within the city function. Admission is free. Attendees can either bring their lunch or place an order from Manny's Cafe for $7.50. Space is limited to the first 35 people. Access Eventbrite to reserve a seat and/or purchase a lunch. Congratulations to Cone Health for making the list of highest performing health networks in the nation. The recognition comes from Watson Health 100 Top Hospitals annual study program. This study spotlights the best performing hospitals in the U.S. based on a balanced scorecard of publicly available clinical, operational, and patient satisfaction metrics and data. Hospitals on the list are recognized for having better survival rates, fewer complications and infections, shorter hospital stays, shorter emergency department wait times, lower inpatient expenses, higher profit overall margins, and higher patient satisfaction. Watson Health also recognizes health networks and hospitals that showed the most significant quality improvement over the past 5 years. Cone Health is also recognized on this list as one of 13 Everest Award winners. This study has been conducted annually since 1993. Speaking of Cone Health, in an effort to help our employees and residents improve their quality of life, the city has partnered with Cone Health for a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Let's check in with our friends at Cone Health for today's News for Your Health.
About 75% of women sometime during menopause experience hot flashes. Are you feeling the heat? One of the first things that I hear is, well, what can I do about this? What can I do to minimize the chance that I'll have hot flashes? And I usually start at the beginning of the day. The first thing is that nice hot shower in the morning should probably be more tepid, because many women complain, I can't even get dressed in the morning before I'm breaking out in a sweat. I can't put my makeup on. So start with a much cooler shower. The other thing is, as you're choosing the things that you will wear during the day, choose to dress in layers that you can indeed peel off if you begin to have hot flashes, and then put your sweater back on when that passes and you're feeling more cool. Some of the things that we eat and drink can cause hot flashes, and so if you notice that every time you have a spicy meal, that's a miserable time that evening, then you want to avoid those kinds of foods. And alcohol is a well-known trigger of hot flashes, so you may need to moderate the amount of alcohol that you drink. People wonder about that morning cup of coffee sometimes and whether caffeine is a trigger. For some women, it can be. Exercise, which causes just about everybody to sweat if you are doing it right, can actually minimize hot flashes. Many women, when they're asked whether they're having hot flashes, will say, well, what's that? I try to describe it as a sensation of warmth that can be as little as something that will cause you to wipe your brow, but as significant as something that makes you want to take your sweater off, that can cause your hair to become wet, can cause your clothing to become wet, as if you've just run a mile and then all of a sudden it's gone. And you may actually experience a sense of chill after it's gone. The key is that it's repetitive. It goes away, it comes back. It can happen many times during the day and during the night. Or you may be one of the fortunate women who has only a couple during a day. Once a woman is having some difficulty with hot flashes, one of the main questions I get is, how long is this going to go on? Because if it's going to be a month, well, I can deal with that. But if it's going to be 10 years, maybe I need something to assist me. So usually we think in terms of 7 years as an average, but really women can begin to have hot flashes even before they have the diagnosis of menopause, and it can last as many as 10 or 15 years for some women. There is medication that is designed to address whatever residual symptoms there are. And those medications fall basically into two categories. One is hormones that are designed to give back some of the hormone that women are making too little of to control their symptoms. And one is non-hormonal. A woman should see their doctor at least once a year for a general discussion of their reproductive health. And that visit will include discussions about what is going on in terms of movement out of the reproductive age into menopause, that perimenopausal time frame that can be so disruptive, as well as whether there are any menopausal symptoms that need to be addressed. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this information has been helpful to you. For more information, visit conehealth.com/menopause. Thank you again. I'm Dr. Vanessa Haygood.
The Carolina Cool Concert Series will take downtown Greensboro by storm. We'll have that story and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Teens who are interested in being a counselor in training, or CIT, at a Greensboro Parks and Recreation summer camp have until April 25th to submit an application. Students can apply online, and the cost to participate is $80. Teens must be 15 years old by June 1st to be eligible to participate. The CIT program offers teens a chance to gain work experience and leadership skills. They will be assigned to one of the city's summer camp locations. Students who complete the necessary paperwork may count these hours towards their service learning diplomas awarded by Guilford County Schools. For more information, contact Michelle Gill-Moffitt at 336-373-4588 or via email. Arts Greensboro has teamed up with local artist and hip-hop poet Mr. Rozzy to bring a series of live music events to the Van Dyke Performance Space at the Greensboro Cultural Center. The three-part series kicks off on Saturday, March 31st, with 2 concerts, a 4 p.m. matinee and an evening performance at 8 o'clock, both featuring a headlining performance from Vanessa Ferguson, Greensboro finalist on Season 12 of NBC's The Voice. Greensboro native and Grammy-winning record producer Andreo Fanatic Hurd will MC the event. The kickoff event gives fans an opportunity to see Vanessa Ferguson perform a headlining set in an intimate seated venue. Ramon Antonio will be celebrating the Greensboro release of his latest album, Fortitude. Known as that soul jazz guy, Antonio's modern yet classic sound is the product of his lifelong musical journey. The Carolina Cool Concert Series will also feature local singer-songwriter Sun Queen Kelsey, who describes her music as soul folk, a unique cross-genre blend of soul, folk, hip-hop, rock, and R&B. Last but not least is Cayenne the Lion King, an underground hip-hop MC and reggae dancehall singer from Durham. Tickets are on sale at thevandyke.org. Calling all golfers, the Greensboro Guilford Crime Stoppers program is hosting its 24th annual golf tournament. The community is invited to come play a round of golf with a Captain's Choice format on Thursday, April 26th at Bryan Park. This format offers a shotgun start at 12:30 p.m. The registration is $100 per player. Teams of 4 can sign up for $400 or $500 with course signage for sponsorship. The price includes greens fees, cart, cold beverages, lunch, a swag bag, and great door prizes. Crime Stoppers is a non-profit organization that has been serving the community since 1981. Since then, tips have helped to clear nearly 8,500 cases, make nearly 17,000 arrests, and recover more than $24 million of property, cash, and narcotics. With yearly payouts to tipsters exceeding $30,000, public support of this program is more important than ever. All the money used for the reward fund comes from fundraisers or direct donations. No taxpayer dollars are used to facilitate the payouts. For more information about the golf tournament or to register, call 336-574-4020 or visit the website. To submit an anonymous tip, contact the tip line at 336-373-1000. In an effort to spotlight and celebrate the entrepreneurs, the artists, the community builders, and essentially the next generation of leaders, the City of Greensboro is proud to participate and partner with Action Greensboro for our Made in Greensboro series. This day, we place the spotlight on the self-proclaimed cheese lady, Dr. Cheryl Barnett. Eight years ago, retired orthodontist Dr. Cheryl Barnett was ready to start her second career as a cheese lady. Her boys encouraged her to start the new business as a dare. To meet that challenge, she hoped to sell the pimento cheese once a month at one of the local farmer markets. That didn't happen because both of the farmers markets were full and not accepting new vendors, so the rest happened by fate. On a whim, Cheryl called Greensboro-based The Fresh Market about the possibility of bringing in a sample. After an interview and going through a tasting committee, My Three Sons Gourmet Pimento Cheese was born. It made its debut at The Fresh Market in October 2010 and sold out immediately. Cheryl boasts about how her product was born in Greensboro, it grew in Greensboro, and has been supported by the Greensboro community. Her success in Greensboro enabled distribution to expand to other cities and states. To grow My Three Sons Gourmet, Cheryl had to get out of her home kitchen. She found a home at the Nussbaum Center for Entrepreneurship in Greensboro before graduating and settling into a permanent pimento cheese factory in Greensboro. To learn more about Made in Greensboro or to see more images taken by photographers Jerry Walford and Scott Mothersbaugh, visit the Action Greensboro website at madeingso.com. Operation Bedroll is a collaboration between GPD, Field Operations, and the library in an effort to keep non-recyclable materials out of the landfill while providing the homeless with a mat to sleep on. The bedrolls provide an insulation layer to prevent the loss of body heat for someone who sleeps outdoors. Greensboro's residential recycling program does not accept plastic bags, which can get tangled in sorting machines at the recycling center. Residents may recycle plastic bags and other plastic wrap or film items at participating local retailers, such as grocery stores. All materials must be clean, dry, and free of food residue prior to being recycled. Affordable housing, resources, and services will be more convenient to access in Greensboro. We'll hear from the city's housing director coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The city's Neighborhood Development Department is working on several initiatives to address the types of housing options available in Greensboro. Joining me now to tell us how the city is making strides in affordable housing is Stan Wilson. He is the director of the city's Neighborhood Development Department. Hello, Stan. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Good to be here.
Thank you for joining me. So what are some of the key areas you and your team are focusing on?
Well, you know, the city, with the voters' approval, have a $25 million bond program. So that's one of the key things that we're working on right now. How do we develop housing and get those funds out there to make opportunities available? The other thing that we're working on too is increasing our home ownership opportunities. We really want to help more families become homeowners. And in doing that too, we want to create more housing production, rehab more units, develop more units as well. And one of the other important things that we really want to do is make sure that the public is aware of what we're doing and how they can access our programs.
Okay, and $25 million for the bond is really significant. That will give you a lot of leverage to get a lot of those projects done.
It gives us a great opportunity to do work in East Greensboro, an opportunity as well to build more apartment complexes as well. And a lot of our single-family homeowners, they really have trouble with their homes and need rehab. So our programs cover a wide spectrum.
Okay, and then housing in terms of affordability, that's a big question and a big topic of discussion. And the Greensboro Housing Hub is about to open. Can you tell us what that is?
We are very excited about that. You mentioned there is a huge need. It's about 20,000 households are cost burdened, meaning that they're spending too much of their income for housing. The Housing Hub is a unique opportunity for Greensboro. We've got a group of nonprofits now that are housed in the same building, sponsored with funds from the city as well as the Community Foundation. And it's an opportunity for them to work together and collaborate and really deliver services different than they have been before.
Okay, and once the hub is open, how will residents benefit from those services?
Well, the uniqueness of it is really what brings out and makes it special. We've got Habitat for Humanity as part of that, Greensboro Housing Coalition as well, Community Housing Solutions. And what these groups are doing is they're working with clients together. For example, there are folks that are working with the coalition, Greensboro Housing Coalition, that want to become homeowners. So we've got the Housing Consultants Group working with them. Habitat, their homeowners are going through the Housing Consultant Group as well for home buyer education. So they're really integrating and collaborating.
Nice. So that's a consolidation of sorts and giving people a one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then with what you said earlier about the number of households that are living beyond their means, so to speak, as far as how much they're putting towards housing, mortgage, or rent, what would you say, if anything, is the connection between housing and the economy?
Well, you know, the economy and housing is generated for the economy. Housing creates jobs as well. One of the other links that we're looking at is the impact of housing and health as well. So when you look at rehabbing a house, you have to think about what conditions are we really helping for children with asthma, things of that nature. So we're contributing to the workforce, improving property values as well. So there's a close link between housing as well as the economy.
Okay, and back to the Housing Hub, you will have the big grand opening, but that's not open to the general public, or is it?
Well, it's by invitation, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that will attend. Governor Cooper will be there as well, addressing the public. But it's an exciting opportunity to get a tour and see what the hub will do and meet some of the programs and agencies that are there as well.
Okay, and Greensboro is usually the host city for the Housing Summit. Will you be hosting that again?
Yes, we will, along with Greensboro Housing Coalition as well as the Community Foundation. And the theme is housing and the economy. So it's going to be an exciting event.
Okay, always good discussions. I enjoyed the summit last year, and it's very eye-opening, and you get to learn a lot in terms of where people are living and what conditions, in some cases, some people are living in. Well, thank you, Stan, for stopping by and giving us a preview of these exciting events that you have coming up. We hope that you will keep up the good work with neighborhood development and come back and keep us posted.
Look forward to coming back.
Thank you. Stay tuned for a little-known fact about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Welcome back. One way to stay informed about what's happening in the city is by attending or tuning in to city council meetings. The Greensboro City Council meetings are open to the public, but if you can't attend, we broadcast the meetings live right here on GTN, and we stream the meetings live on the city's website. Council meetings take place at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesdays of the month on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. The first meeting of the month will include public comments, special presentations, and consent items. Meetings on the third Tuesday of the month will include public hearings and business items. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The Guilford County Family Justice Center, or FJC, will host Camp Hope America, a national evidence-based camping and mentoring program for children impacted by violence and abuse. Camp Hope's vision is to break the generational outcomes of domestic violence through team building, values-based programming, and high-adventure challenge-by-choice activities. Approximately 50 kids are expected to participate in the 6-day, 5-night camp from August 13th through August 18th at the YMCA's Camp Weaver in Greensboro. Campers range in age from 7 to 12 and are selected based on referrals from FJC partner agencies. The FJC is seeking volunteer camp counselors to join its team. Volunteers must be between the ages of 16 and 24 and have an interest in working with children who have been impacted by trauma. Male volunteers especially are encouraged to apply. In addition to having a transformational experience, camp counselor volunteers will earn 125 service hours. Applications will be accepted until Sunday, April 15th. Interested volunteers can email completed applications to Erica Yamaguchi at camphope@myguilford.com. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendar for all the fantastic events being featured this week on the town.
Hey, this is Jody. This weekend, you'll find lots of great activities for the kids and opportunities to help some worthwhile causes. Head over to Center City Park from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for Food Truck Friday. Porterhouse Burger Truck will be serving their signature burgers prepared with fresh ingredients, made from scratch sauces, and are cooked to order. Enjoy a game of ping pong, cornhole, and food trucks on Fridays at lunchtime now through April. For a complete list of upcoming food truck options, check out LeBauer Park's Facebook page at facebook.com/LeBauer Park. This Friday at 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., join Mickey, Minnie, and the comical duo of Donald and Goofy as 25 of your favorite Disney characters surprise and captivate at every turn at the Greensboro Coliseum for Disney Live, with special appearance by Snow White, Tinkerbell, and Aladdin's Genie. You never know what to expect or who might join in the fun. For more information or to purchase tickets, go to GreensboroColiseum.com. The PTI Run on the Runway 5K 10K will be held this Saturday at the airport's 9,000-foot runway. This certified run will benefit the Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest North Carolina, Greensboro Urban Ministry, and Open Door Ministries. All are invited to come out to run or walk the runway. This race on the runway will provide a smooth and flat surface and is wheelchair accessible and baby stroller friendly. Visit ptirun.com to register and for more details. Also on Saturday, the Down Syndrome Network of Greater Greensboro is hosting its 3.21 Dash for Down Syndrome 5K event. By participating, you can help continue to provide many programs and events to families in our community, including hosting speakers for our parents on topics such as special education rights and financial planning. Go to dsngg.org for more information about the 5K and the mission of the Down Syndrome Network of Greater Greensboro. Last but certainly not least, the Harlem Globetrotters are coming to the Greensboro Coliseum this Sunday at 3 p.m. Known for their one-of-a-kind family entertainment, the Globetrotters will take on their longtime adversaries, the Washington Generals. The game will showcase incredible ball-handling wizardry, rim-rattling dunks, trick shots, hilarious comedy, and unequaled fan interaction. After the game, Globetrotter stars will sign autographs and take photos with fans. To find out more, go to GreensboroColiseum.com. Keep watching FYI Weekly right here on GTN to find out more about events happening on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has 22 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The Greensboro Police Department hires year-round if you or someone you know is interested in a career in law enforcement. The starting salary is more than $38,000. Recruit training is an intense 25-week program that involves high academic performance in areas such as law, human relations, first aid, firearms, driver training, defensive tactics, and modern law enforcement techniques. The academy also includes daily rigorous physical activities such as weight training and aerobics. Police trainees must successfully complete all topical areas and the state comprehensive examination. Sworn status is conferred upon successful completion of the Greensboro Police Department Academy and the state examination administered by the North Carolina Criminal Justice Education and Training Standards Commission. To apply for the Police Academy, visit the city's iApply system to set up an online account or call the recruiting hotline. On the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the UNCG men's basketball team. Mayor Nancy Vaughn presented Chancellor Gilliam with a proclamation to recognize the team's victory in the SoCon Championship and NCAA tournament appearance. Congratulations to all of the North Carolina teams competing in the NCAA tournament. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.